There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Ma'am?
Miasma?
Ma'am, are you there? Ma'am?
I'm here, love, I'm here.
Oh, thank the Jeebus for that. Where have you been?
Well, I've been here.
Well, you've not answered me on the Skype. You're ignoring me WhatsApps. You dodge me in the little. What's going on?
Hey, it weren't me ducking behind the backs in the spa recently. I've had to start dressing like bloody Mad Max to go there.
You're not the only one. Look, this is all I've left. This is all I've left. Look. Oh. Look at my hands, bunch of bananas.
I'm liking your hair, though. Look at mine, it's a bleeding disgrace.
It's gorgeous. It's very Taylor Dane meets when you stand on the Christmas light plug. You know, when you go, oh.
Well, it's bedded. I only go to the spa for bread. That's pretty much all I've been doing.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe the occasional bottle of gin, because I like a gin and lemon in the bath.
Well, you've got to have a little treat, a little crutch to get you through.
It's this decontamination process, Miasma. It's doing my head in.
Oh, no, don't tell me. It's the indignity, isn't it?
Well, as you know, I've been staying partly with Daniel, David and Dougie, who live next door to Paul and Jason.
Oh, the 3Ds, yeah.
Yeah, lovely guys they are. So, you know, as soon as they announced lockdown, it just so happened that we were all together planning to have a barbecue. And they just said, you might as well stay, Jem, you know. So I've been staying with them. Anyway, Paul says to me, you're my asthma's planning on calling, so you better come round. So I comes round, right? All dressed in my lovely Mad Max outfit that I've just been to sparring.
Well, you've got to be careful.
Well, he says to me, strip off. I thought, well, our relationship's turned a corner.
I bet you didn't know where to put yourself, did you?
He said, don't get overexcited, Gemini. Get your clothes off, including your knickers and your bra. Chuck them in this bag. I'll put them quickly in the steamer.
Yeah.
Kill any of that virus on you.
Oh.
Horses me down in backyard. All neighbours are looking. I've got little dog lapping at my toes.
Oh, you know, no.
Put water.
God, I miss the 80s.
And here I am. Ready to take your call.
Well, you're looking good, love. All I can say is I've not seen you for 3 weeks, and I expected more.
I'm liking this bathroom.
Do you like it? Well, this is that Stuart, you see. They let me in 1 hour a day to do my smalls after I've been disinfecticated, as you say. So they're out the front now because they've got a bit overexcited with this, you know, clapping for the NHS.
Oh.
They're doing it all the doggone day now. Oh, last night were an experience, love. Some little kiddie next door but one had got hold of a cowbell and a tambourine, and he was doing a beatbox rhythm, and there were white people trying to do reggae. It was an experience.
Joan were out with a pan and a wooden spoon, complaining at the lack of neighbours joining her.
She's always been musical though, hasn't she?
But I think it's lost a bit of its power now. I think it was lovely when it first happened, and I understand people want to show their appreciation, but when they start gathering on the London Bridge like they did last night...
Oh, it were rotten.
With the police there joining them, bibbing their arms, hey, let's all celebrate in your big groups.
Yeah. Yeah. Giving credence, weren't they, them police? They were like basically saying, oh, this is all right, this is fine, this. Against all advice. Stay at home. Save lives.
I've run out of mascara. I've had to put eyelashes on my bottoms.
Oh, they look well though, I will say.
Oh, because I've no mascara left.
Yeah, well, as you said, thanks for complimenting me, by the way, Cocker, earlier. I've done a cheap dye job. I think the bleach were out of date. So, but you do what you can. Do you know what I mean, in these pandemic times?
There's not much you can do in these pandemic times, is there?
Exactly.
Struggle through. Try and make yourself look as pretty as possible with what you've got.
Exactly.
If you fancy doing that, you know. Yeah. You don't have to.
No.
Just sit around in your pyjamas and eat jammy dodgers. Yeah. While watching Mr. Rogers with a couple of old codgers. You go at it, Karen.
That was beautiful. That was like a rap. I loved it. Well, you've got to do what you can, clearly, as you can see, love. Stocks are depleting. I've only had enough makeup to do one eye.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
why he was wearing the patch. I was slightly concerned, but I know my miasma.
Well, I've got to stick
Oh,
with it
Lou,
as well.
look what I've done for you.
Oh, all jewels and bits.
Only 2.
Oh, it's lovely that, ma'am. Thanks, I appreciate it. Well, I've no access to jewels at the moment because I know you're with the 3Ds, as you said.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure supported Sheena being the emotions at one point. But I've been by them bins, apart from that hour I spend in here, and I just thank the Jeebus that we've had decent weather.
I know.
Round the back of that happy shopper, like that, looking through bins, croissant bag on my nose to protect myself with social distancing. It's been a trial, love. I'm not going to lie. I feel a bit tearful.
Have folk been coming near you? Like,
They've been coming near me. Not a buy you leave, not a are you vegan. No, I nearly got a gob full of flake the other day, and I can't have that.
Hey, miasma, it's been a long time since folk on YouTube have seen us.
Mm-hmm.
And they've proper missed Frock the Fortnight.
Yeah. It's a bit like Mock the Week, isn't it?
So why don't we frock the last 6 weeks?
Frock the past 2 months, don't quite fit, but we'll make it work. Yeah. Yeah, alright, love. I mean, yes.
Right. Where should we start? Mr. Johnson?
Oh, God. Well, let's introduce it, because it's going to be an overriding theme. In the words of Cardi B, coronavirus! It's real! It's all that's keeping me going.
Do you know what bothered me about him the most?
What's that, love?
Well, first of all, it was the whole fact that he was still shaking hands with folk when he was told not to. Then he did that lousy hand-washing video. Terribly.
Rubbish.
Then apparently he gets coronavirus. Then we're all supposed to be all like, oh, let's all wish good wishes for this man. Now, I didn't wish him any harm.
Doing all right.
But I wasn't like, come on, Boris. I was like, well, you've been daft shaking hands.
Yeah. Like
and not being a good example to other folk. And now look what's happened. So if anything, you're a warning.
Yeah. And let us not forget, love, Hitler only had one testicle. I don't have to clap for him.
Hitler has only got one ball. The other is in the Albert Hall. His mother, the dirty bugger, she cut it off him when he was just small. Hitler.
No, but you take my point, don't you? It's like just because somebody's poorly don't make them a nice person.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I think all of this has come out now, and all about the EU and how we were offered a place in this kind of procurement package.
Oh yes, yes.
Where we could join with a load of other nations and buy things cheaper, quicker, easier.
Yes.
We said no.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're complaining that our frontline staff, all right, stand at your front door and bang your frying pan, Margaret, but Nurse Linda is holding somebody's hand while they die because their family can't be there because it was done wrong in this country.
Exactly. And what did they get in return, love? A badge. A badge.
With Kerr written on it.
A badge with Kerr written on it.
Well, we know they care. They've always cared. Why don't you show you care and be fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. With wages, let's go there.
You're knocking these out of the park today, I'm not gonna lie. There's rhymes, there's timber, there's rhythm.
Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's all been welling up inside of me, and I can't bring it out to the triple Ds because they've no appreciation for wit and humour.
No. Well, you gotta be careful as well. You're in a precarious position, aren't you?
All they want to do all the time is slip me a sausage. I mean, they've got a nice barbecue in the backyard, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know, but I do keep saying to them, a bean wouldn't go amiss, lads.
No.
Have you been trying your jeans on every 2 days?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what, Carol? I will just say, I've been eating less, mate, since we've been on this lockdown. Just been I've been eating less,
See,
I mean, it's harder to get from bins.
You're like that Stuart, though, aren't you? Oh, by the way, we've not mentioned it yet, so we should do now. It's been doing loads of book reviews.
Books on libraries and
So Paul said, when you get to the point where you're linking his channel, do that and I'll know.
I
don't know how long I have to do it for.
Just keep going for as long as it takes.
So
yeah,
link that.
Yeah,
that's Stuart's channel and his books.
Oh, he'll be grateful for that, bless him. I don't bear him the malice. I know an hour a day is not a lot, but it's nice just to sit on some lino. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Under it. Oh.
Underneath the lino.
Oof. Sorry, I had a really tender nipple then, love. I don't know what that's about. Probably sympathy pains from you not being able to breastfeed.
Well, I mean, the boys have been taking advantage. You know, the triple Ds.
They always do, the men.
Oh, they've done all sorts with it. They've turned it into mayonnaise. They've used it like a like an aquafaba. In fact, Dougie said he was going to try and make a cheesecake. Well, I'm up for that. You know me and cheesecake, love.
I do. Dougie. Little Dougie.
Not so little, love.
Well,
somebody's putting those sausages on the barbecue.
Well, here's the thing, look, you've got to maintain the 2 meters social distance at all times. So all I'm saying is, you're lucky, man. That's all I'll say. He was in the planning shed.
You only have to maintain a social distance with people not in your household.
Oh, yeah, that's true enough, yeah.
So if you've been staying with like 4 people, you're all right with them.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're not all right with anybody else.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It bothers me these days because I'm seeing folk leaning over the garden fence talking to each other. And they're 6 inches apart.
I know. There's a woman next door but 3. I won't tell you anything. Susan. Is that 6 inches? Don't ask me.
That's about 12. 8. 6.
Yeah.
I'm quite good with finger measurements.
The average. No. There's a woman next door but 2. Let's call her Susan for the sake of argument. Susan. And she's there. She's banging her pots. She's giving it a little old beatbox beat every Thursday. But I'll tell you what, love. She's got people around there all the time. She's got loads of different kids in her front garden. People stopping by for a savoury pancake. And I'm like, you hypocrite. You hypocrite, Susan. Do you know what I mean?
I've got one nearby and all, and I won't say no names, but not so long back, she's one of them always rushing her toddler to the A&E. Bit of a temperature, A&E, posting on Facebook. Effing useless here, been here 3 hours. Well, Johnny only had a temperature, a bit of Calpol would have worked there.
Yes, yeah.
First one out. Hey! Do you want to change your Facebook post?
Yeah. Let's call her Lucinda. For the sake of argument. Play the game, love. Play the game. Jinkies.
Everybody play the game. I
tried to give it a bit of a Aretha then. That were a mistake after 6 weeks.
I was not sang for ages, have we?
I know. Well, we've missed some lovely times with some lovely people, haven't we?
I know. Well, I was telling folk. Well, Paul was telling folk how much money we'd lost.
Oh, I know. We've essentially been furloughed.
And there's nobody. There's not going to be any prides.
No, I know. Well, some places now, you know, love, are doing virtual prides.
Oh.
Which is basically, I assume, like a Skypey thing. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's a nice idea. I don't know if it's going to work, what the nuts and bolts are, you know. Because, like, you can't have 4,000 people on Skype, surely.
No, but you can use that, what's it called, Zoom.
Oh, yes, I've been reading about that.
And you can have multiple, like, loads of people on one screen.
Oh, okay.
But there's a bit of controversy about the privacy of it.
Why can anyone just thingy in, or?
It's to do with the company that run it. They've been kind of mining information from people.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Well, don't quote me as factual but I have read it in a couple of reputable papers that there's a controversy. Whether the controversy is founded or unfounded, I don't know.
Yeah.
But scary times. Considering now that we've all gone digital because we've had to.
Well, exactly. And then you got Eamon Holmes on the telly blaming the whole thing on 5G. Did you see that?
No, I heard tell of it, but I didn't. I saw headlines, but no article. What did he actually say?
Basically, well, I didn't watch the whole thing, if I'm honest. I just did a clip. Like I say, I've only got an hour indoors. But basically giving credence to the idea that the whole thing was a charade to cover up the 5G thing and that it was bad for his health and stuff like that. Coronavirus! Sorry, I won't do that again, man. But I just thought, you can't be doing this, Eamon, on the telly. You can't be doing this with impressionable people watching. Doing silly things. What else?
I've just adjusted myself and I feel so much better now.
You look more relaxed, I will say.
I'm so much more relaxed.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Oh, love that song.
I do and all.
Something and Herb they were called, weren't they?
Weren't it Kiki and Herb? Were it Kiki? No, that's someone else, isn't it? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I'm almost certainly wrong.
I was trying to think of first line then as well.
Oh, I don't know. I only know that bit. And then I do this. Because I like rap dancing.
All I know is that bit. Me minus you is such a lonesome time. Burn it, baby. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited cause we understood there's one perfect fit, and honey, this one is it. We both are so excited cause we're reunited. Hey. Oh, it's a lovely song.
Beautiful song. I was just going to say to people at home, this is what you've missed because we've been furloughed.
Furloughed, aye.
Yeah, basically. You all right, love?
Yeah, just had to pull my blouse up a bit.
Oh, got a bit there in me.
Oh, I'm a drag of this dog end, what Paul left me.
You may as well. I wish I had one. I wish you well to smoke it. That'll be next thing. We'll be able to smoke through screens or smell things. That'll be next one. Hello. But what were we going to say?
What's bothered you most politically? What about the last, 6 weeks or so?
Oh, well, do you know? I'll tell you what has bothered me a lot.
What?
And it feels a bit tight, but I'm going to say it anyway. People's short memories.
You mean with the Conservative Party? Yeah,
and I know that some people maybe whatever, and we can all say we like and blah blah blah, and vote what you like. We can still be friends. No, I'm joking. But you've got to take some responsibility because if this was Jeremy Corbyn in office now, they'd be having a field day.
Oh, can you believe what they've done to Bernie as well?
Oh, I know.
Basically, just made it so that he was, just not a. And it's weird. Why would the Democratic National Council, or whatever they're called, the DNC,
on the
push for somebody who truly wasn't the favourite? But I mean, they made it so it's terrible. This country, the UK, massively lost out when we didn't get Corbyn in, and America's going to massively lose out now because it's Biden.
Yeah, like I said to you before, love, and I'll say it again. UK and the US, they've never met a boot they didn't want to lick. Not to kink shame,
Are people afraid of change? That's the only thing I can think, is that everybody wants the security of the status quo, right? They go to work, they get the wage, they buy what they want, they socialise how they want, they save up for the holiday, it's a comfortable bubble, and they don't want to think about anything outside of that, other than what to watch next on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. Part of me really gets it. Why people can't be bothered or are scared to. But you've got to keep yourself constantly aware, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Constantly.
You know, you can't just turn off and go, oh, someone else will sort it, because everybody else is thinking that. You know what I mean, Margaret and Keith? Margaret and Keith, as a representative of the British people, yeah.
2 doors down.
Not to be confused with Lucinda and the 3Ds.
Have you noticed I've started wearing my spike necklace?
Oh, well, you need that, don't you?
Well, it doubles as a weapon when I'm going to the spa.
Well, that's what I thought, you see.
Anyone gets too near to me.
Well, that's why I've got all these chains on, look, just to tell put, back off. Look.
Yo, I like them.
Little bike chain, just to say to people, I might look meek and innocent, but I can cut a bit. What was that then? What you just said? I might look meek and innocent, but I'll cut a bitch if I have to. Like, I lost an eye. I lost an eye in a bar brawl.
I lost an eye in the pound stretcher, so don't try me in the spa. So, do you think, has anything good come out of this lockdown for you, my love?
Well, I mean, I suppose what's nice is, I like the narrative about people saying, if you want to be really creative and productive, you can be. But I like people going, but if you don't want to be, picking up on what you said earlier, that's all right as well.
Absolutely.
You don't have to carry on like it's normal, because it's not.
No.
You know.
But honestly, it's really good advice. All the ladies out there, and you boys as well, pay attention. If you're spending a lot of time in comfortable clothes in your house, every couple of days, try your jeans on, even if you don't need to.
Oh, I see what you mean.
They are the first warning sign.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
You kind of have to, because, you know, it's so easy to just chill out. We've gone, me and the 3Ds, we've gone through so many box sets on Netflix.
Yeah.
Stuff I never thought I'd watch. It's that Paul and Jason recommending stuff. Ghost Wars. Have you seen that one?
No, I'm not seeing that.
Unusual.
Yeah.
Unusual and interesting, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did you ever get around to watching Daybreakers?
No, I didn't watch that one. I watched that Tiger King instead.
Oh, what did you think of that? Oh, yes. Let's talk about Tiger King for a moment, shall we?
Well, I think we all know that the current crisis is because of Carol Baskin. Let's call it what it is. Have you seen that video where someone's took the mick out of her on that TikTok? I don't do TikTok, me. But she's like, hi, my name is Carol. Hope you're okay. People are saying I killed my husband, which is crazy. I'm very easily amused.
I wonder if they'll ever reopen the investigation to that. Quick synopsis for anyone who's watching and hasn't seen Tiger King yet. It covers 3 places, mainly in America. 2 of them that call themselves just kind of big cat centres, where you go and look at them and pet cubs and stuff like that. And 1 that basically does the same thing but calls itself the Big Cat Rescue. Mm-hmm. One's owned by a gay guy who was married to 2 gorgeous guys, one of whom is no longer with us.
And bears a passing resemblance to Timmy Mallet, yeah.
One of them seems to be quite dominant.
Mm.
Honestly, it's like a car crash soap opera, human travesty. But the biggest thing it highlights is how there are no laws against having big cats in America, and there are more big cats in America than there are in the wild. Mm. So I'm glad that it raised that as an issue, because that needs to be sorted. That
Yeah, no, I agree. I quite agree. Well, I mean, it's alien to us, isn't it? Watch, you know, like being that close to big cats and stuff like that. It's an alien concept. I'm just a bit like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, get away from them. Get away from them, they'll bite you.
I'm quite near a big pussy every time I take the knickers off. I know that this might not be the place to say that, but it's true.
Oh, yeah, well, there's a fair few litters in there, love. No, but yeah, I were a bit apprehensive about watching her at first, to be honest, because I thought, oh, what's my standpoint? Do you know what I mean? But then I had to watch it just because, well, Paul, you know Paul, he said, watch one, just have a see what you think. And then I was like, well, I need to know now. Did she kill her husband? Episode 2, I'm like, no, she didn't kill her husband. Then I'm like, episode 4, yeah, she killed her husband. She definitely did it. Now I'm on the end. I'm like, oh, I don't know, you know. I don't know. Who can say?
I know. It's all very... there was talk of Trump. We'll talk about Trump in a minute. Trump had been talking about he was going to have a look at Tiger King and might consider pardoning Joe.
Oh, well, that's good, isn't it? Because there's nothing else going on at the moment that requires his attention.
Exactly. So speaking of Trump...
That dirty Trump.
My dear American friends out there, I'm not doing this to deflect from our own shit shower of shit over here in the UK. But we're aware of that. Bangs us in the face every day. But Trump is taking it to a whole different level.
Yeah.
Talking about he's got total authority.
Mm.
And he can force states to open.
Mm.
If he wants to. And just constantly deflecting the blame. There was a fantastic... I think she was called Paula Reed.
Name rings a bell.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean, she's a cook, isn't she? She does cooking.
No, she's a reporter.
Who am I thinking of?
And she cornered him at this press conference, Trump, where he'd done basically his team had done this little propaganda video. It was an election thing, was what it was. It was a, you know... and she said, kind of called him out because he mentioned a couple of things he did in January and then it jumped straight to March. So she was like, so what happened in February? What did you do in February to fight the coronavirus and to, you know, and he got really, really angry with her. Yeah. Very angry. In fact, if I can find the clip, I'll tell Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still not there yet.
Whack it up there.
Whack it up there. Sorry as well, Paula Dean, if you watch this, for calling you a cook. Not that there's anything wrong with being a cook, but I didn't realise she was a reporter.
Oh, I think she is. Well, she was in the White House press briefing room, so she must have been somewhere.
I mean, mind you, that's no thingy anymore, is it? Because look, Lady Gaga's been asked to speak with the World Health Organisation, hasn't she?
About what?
You know, this whole thing around the pandemic. She's going to be one of the speakers at their meeting about it, apparently. God knows what she's got to say about it. I know it sounds like an April Fool, doesn't it? But no, apparently, yeah. Gaga's going to go in.
Do you know what I do hope as well? I hope that the... there's a word for it, but I can't remember it. I hope... Oh, popularism.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I hope that this makes that decline a lot more than we've seen it decline before. You know, just about the footballer and the pop star and the this and the people that we put on pedestals and we forgive anything they do because we like them.
Yeah.
You know, and the Trumps and the Borises and the you know, if we judged the actions of some of the people we put on pedestals as harshly as we do some of the people closest to us, what a different world we'd live in.
Oh, what a difference a day would make. 24 little hours. You know. Well, it's like this thing with Piers Morgan, isn't it? Like everyone's sort of rallying now. Because, I mean, to be fair to him, he is calling out the politicians, the MPs and stuff.
More than many reporters.
More than many reporters.
Unfortunately.
But it's like people vacillate. They can't go, actually, this is someone who's a bit of a knob. A lot of a knob, but sometimes does okay things. It's like we either despise him or no, we love him. It's like, no, people can be capable of complex thought and go, actually, toe rag who asked some good questions. Well done. Don't mean I like you. You know, and let's stop applauding people for doing the bare minimum. You know what I mean? That's what I expect news broadcasters to be doing, calling out the status quo.
I think the reporters in this country, mind you, I can't say that I mean, the reason that Paula Dean, I do hope I've got her name right, it'll be there, like I said before. The reason that Paula Dean was such a standout is because people don't do that with the president. They don't refuse to back down. And that's what our media needs to be doing. And also what they need not to be doing is, when our press conferences start in this country, and somebody maybe like Dominic Raab says, we cannot yet give an accurate time that the lockdown will be over. And then one of the reporters' first questions is, when will the lockdown be over? Read the room. To what you've read. Why ask a question that's just been answered? Because it's a wasted question.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the drag queens who 1 year might only have £3,000 income, but the year after might have £8,000 income, and now have nothing? What are you going to judge them on?
Exactly.
The £3 grand year or the £8 grand year?
Exactly.
And how will you help them?
Precisely that.
I'm just using drag queens as an example because I know a couple.
No, but it's true though, isn't it? Self-employment is by its definition precarious. It's not from 1 year to the next, this is exactly what I earn. So how are you supposed to do that? Oh, speaking of blinking Dominic Raab, oh, God, he makes me flesh crawl like an old jelly being rubbed on an eel. If that makes you flesh crawl, I don't know. I just pulled that from somewhere. And somebody had put on the Facebook the other day, I know, that's what I think when I go on the Facebook. Dominic Raab, take away the politics, would you?
Yeah, but with hate.
With what?
With hate.
No, see, I'm like, well, one, I could never take away the politics. And two, you just know he'd be rubbish. It'd be so rubbish. It'd be,
do you know what he'd do? He'd make a good gimp.
Yeah, he'd be all right at that because he won't have to do a lot.
Put him a little pair of black shorts on and a dog collar. Chain him to the kitchen. Get him to do your pots and your vacuuming when you're out. When you come home, massage your feet. Kneel here while I put my resting feet on you. He'd be good at that.
Yeah. It's a shame they ever got rid of YTS schemes, isn't it?
I know.
But yeah, I reckon he'd be like done in 2 seconds flat, and then he'd just sit there grinning at your curtains like that, like a pervy sloth.
Bit like your first boyfriend who had a punch jump for me.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, is there? I read myself then as well. You can't have a go.
Read you, broke you.
Oh, have you been keeping up with the race of drags?
Yes. Yes, who are you a fan of?
I like Jan. I like that Jan. She's good.
Jan's called Jan Sport, you know, but there's actually a company called Jan Sport, so I couldn't use it in this. So that's why she's just Jan.
Just Jan. Well, it's like a few of them this time, isn't it? Because Britta was Britta Filter. But obviously that's a brand name as well. No, I liked her. I was sad to see Aidan go because I thought she was cool. And I thought she brought something a little bit different to the dynamic. And I think she's had a lot of hate, which I feel bad for her for, because wish people had stopped doing it every year on year. They get too involved. It's a scripted reality television show with a narrative.
It's unfortunately, here's what I've noticed about Drag Race.
You mean RuPaul's Frack Race?
And
allegedly.
And especially the Facebook groups that are associated with them. It's suddenly become a very accessible entertainment medium that everybody thinks they can do.
Yes.
So you're getting far too many young, and I'm sure only, 25% of the ones who actually say it will see it through, that come out and say, I've decided I want to start doing drag. This is my first makeup look. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
And they think it's all about a makeup look, and I'm like, girl, can you lip sync? Can you sing? Can you do the splits like Miasma?
Well, what do you have to offer as well? What do you have to offer as your art? What are you giving to the community?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
It's not just put a face on and you're a drag queen.
Yeah, because what you're going to do in the club, stand there like Gothy Kendall. No offence if you watch this. Gothy Kendall. I mean, I'm sure she's delightful and she's got a beautiful face, but I'm not going to go and buy a ticket for that, babe. Do you know what I mean? Watch her hate me now. She'll blacklist me on Twitter. I don't care.
You don't, do you?
I don't care in this pandemic. But yeah, no, it's good. I say it's good. It's been a weird series, this, and I don't know if the series is weird or if it's because of the circumstances.
Well, here's the rub about it, and you'll have to get round to saying who you liked, because all you've done is said you liked two and they're both gone.
Jan's not gone.
Oh no, Britta has though.
Oh no, I don't like her.
No, but you said you did it first.
Oh yeah, I did it first, and now I'm like, stop.
See, now I love Gigi.
Gigi's very good, very accomplished.
I think that she's far more than I thought she was at the start, and she gives me a little bit of Violet Chachki.
Oh yeah, I understand what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? With her aesthetic and everything. But Miasma, how are they going to do the finale?
Well, this is it.
Because it says at the end of every episode, doesn't it? The finale will be filmed later this spring. Well, it's spring now, love.
Yeah.
The episodes are hurtling towards a climax.
Hurtling?
A bit like me after a shower with the triple Ds.
Oh, she said. But yeah, are they all going to Skype in?
Theatre.
Are they all going to Skype in? And then whose video's going to break? You know it's going to happen. It's going to freeze with one of them like this. And that'll become a meme.
Did you see that first Skype chat Paul and Stuart did? Talking.
Yeah, I did. I screenshotted it.
Oh, it were a one.
You know it's going to happen, don't you? And then it'll all just be a car crash, which could be camp. It could be a compelling viewing.
Can I mention something about your outfit?
You can.
It's very sex worker.
Think?
Yeah, because eye patches have always been new. You know, it's the whole kind of pirate role play. The big ring looks like a cock ring.
Yeah.
The chains look like nipple chains. And these here fangy things hanging from your ears, you could put them through a Prince Albert piercing instead of a ring.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got these off a carnist on Twitter who won't shut up. The struggle is real. You know, with all what's going on and there's still people, whatever, you know, all this racism as well against the Chinese. People thinking they've got the moral high ground because they don't eat certain animals, but they eat others. Bore off, get in the bin.
Where's your line in the sand?
Exactly. Make that connection.
Well,
stop.
I like sources.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've gone like this now.
No, I don't know either, but I think it's nice.
I do. I like sources. I like dogs and cats and gerbils and rabbits. Oh no, rabbits now. I might eat one of those.
Hamsters maybe.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's like the world needs to acknowledge once and for all, the conversation needs to be brought up and it cannot be stopped until the world acknowledges that several of these coronaviruses and other terrible illnesses have jumped from animals to humans.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the worst one in the world ever so far.
Mm-hmm.
And you can buy a vegan sausage, you can buy a vegan burger, you can make a vegan shepherd's pie or spag bowl, You can have a vegan steak or bacon butty these days. So leave the bloody animals alone, because the germs in them keep saying, right, that one didn't work. Another one. And here we are, all on lockdown. I've got hair like bloody Taylor Dane and Vivienne Westwood combined.
I've had croissant crumbs up my nose.
She's gone for a bleach job and turned green.
It's not easy.
And ended up wearing sex toys as accessories. I'm having to wear a spike necklace just to go to spa.
Exactly.
I know. All because of eating animals.
Exactly. Yeah. And stop being racist. I know it's preaching to the converted here, but stop being racist and thinking you're better than people because maybe they eat an animal that you wouldn't eat. You know better, and it's no different. So
it's all carnism.
Of course it is. I just don't like it. I wish people... See, here's the thing with me, love, veganism. I'd rather people say to me, I don't want to or I can't be bothered, because at least it's honest.
Yes.
What I don't like is when people make up these silly excuses. Too expensive. It's for health reasons. I'm like, there's about 0.2 health-related conditions, if that are in any way affected.
There are workarounds anyway. I've had a couple of people said to me, I've got Crohn's disease. Well, there's a lovely guy called Eddie on Facebook who's a fire breather who's got Crohn's, and he's been vegan years.
There you go.
It's all about it's about stopping feeling like you will be denying yourself, because all you'll be denying yourself of is pain and cruelty.
And she's up to speed.
You know what I mean?
I do.
All the flavour's still there. My spice rack's busting at the seams.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
See how she flipped her eyelashes, then you know she means it. I can only do one lash because I've got a patch for my sins.
Oh, do you know that other eye does look sore? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your eye. Come on.
Oh, you rotter. You rotter.
Show folk how poorly you are. Oh no, it's so pale and sickly. Oh, it's better.
My wings rubbed off, that's...
Oh.
I'm a poorly lass, love. I'm a poorly lass.
Hey, I'm not judging you. I am not judging you, kiddo. Hey, have you seen, by the way, have you seen that, you know, because Paul started using this whole Skype thing now, which is why he said, girls, I can get you together on Skype, which were great. Have you seen the series he's started?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll do that.
Do that again. Third time's the charm.
Link it up there.
Poke it up.
It's been lovely though hearing other people's stories about how they went. He's done Indiana, USA. Well, you know, Laura from Indiana, USA's took part. And
Laura!
Angie and her kids from Oxford. And Lauren from Ireland so far.
Top of the morning, Lauren.
It's been a lovely. And it's in the same playlist as that silly one with Paul and Stuart on Skype.
Oh, that was silly.
And that right good debate between Paul and Grumpy Vegan Grandad about vegetarians.
Oh, yes. See, people are getting content constantly.
Well, when you've got the means to make it, why wouldn't you?
Well, exactly that.
Well, I liked how your arm looked, then it kind of...
Well, they were a flood and I was scared. Do I look like Kate Bush? Do you know it doesn't hurt me? Do you want to feel how it feels? Yeah. Thought she'd froze then. She's good.
I thought I'd try and trick you.
I know, well, that's how we...
Are we having... While we're on lockdown...
like Wizardora.
Thumbnails! There you go. We'll get one out of that lot.
Yeah, that's content.
Yeah. Should we meet once a fortnight, do you think, love? On here?
Oh, yes.
And have a chat.
The fortnight. Should we frot the fortnight again? Should we bring it all back? Let's bring it back.
Oh, let's sing it for old time's sake.
Go on, then.
You ready?
2, 3, 4. Rock
the fortnight.
Rock the
fortnight.
Rock the
Fortnite is
fortnight.
like month the week.
Trademark. Missed that, and yeah. Trademark.
I don't think that worked, you know.
You don't reckon it sings?
No.
Oh.
Are we bothered?
I'm not that fussed, if I'm honest, love.
I'm not. Right, what else can we talk about, my asthma? Before we end this damn conversation and I go and try and do something with this.
Well, maybe let's talk about I know, let's finish on a positive. Let's say one positive thing that we've done this week, no matter how small or no matter how big. Just one thing that we're like, you know what, it's really hard times, but we're still grateful for this. That'd be nice.
Used Paul's exercise bike.
Yeah.
3 days in a row.
Oh, bravo. Well done, love. Did you spray it down afterwards?
Had to.
I don't mean corona, I just mean general cleanliness.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because well,
I get quite. You get me on that bike and get me pedaling while I'm listening to some good rock music.
Mm-hmm.
I've soon a damp knicker.
Yeah, again, I miss the 80s. This week, I have loved... Oh, do you know what I have done?
What?
Some old films to make me feel good. I watched Clue. You know, the Cluedo movie.
I love that.
Love that. Flames. Flames on my face.
Burning my face. She's amazing, isn't she?
She's great.
Flames burning my face. What's she called?
I can't even remember her name.
Madeline Kahn.
That's it.
Madeline Kahn. Tim Curry. Well, Curry Rice, they go together.
Similar. Martin Mull, he's in it.
It's a star-studded cast in it, and it's actually a very funny film.
It's hilarious.
Do you know, I might see if I can borrow it off Paul and Jason. They've watched a couple of good films recently, you know. Gotta say it. Have you seen Frozen 2?
I have, actually. I watched it yesterday.
What do you think?
I thought it was better than the first one.
Isn't it marvellous?
More adult.
Yes.
You know?
It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And now I love the song even more because I know the context.
Yeah.
Into the unknown.
Into the
unknown. Great.
Sorry. Right. Okay.
Yes, and what was that other film you and Paul watched the other night? Oh, yeah. Stephen King's It Part 2.
Oh, yeah, any good?
I want King.
No. Some things don't need sequels. They can't all be Grease 2.
What?
Just said that.
I'll be your girl for all seasons, all the year through. Your girl for all the seasons, 'cause I love. Yes, I love to be everything to you. Just you.
If you fall, I look like her today. If you fall in the fall, you'll see. September can be heavenly. Oh, love that film so much.
It's a great film.
I'm going to watch that again tonight. Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, through a window.
Right, love. Oh, what?
No, nothing. I was just trying out expressions.
It suited you. More thumbnail.
That's the one. That's the one.
That was the one. Right, love, my darling, it's been absolutely glorious talking to you.
Ma'am, love you.
I love you so, and it's so nice to be able to share a conversation with the folks of the internet again. Hello, folks of the internet.
Hello, internet peeps and folks.
Yeah.
Oh, my internet. My internet. My internet.
So, no doubt, Paul and Stuart will be chatting soon.
I would imagine so, Cocker.
And let's get this on again in a fortnight, love.
You're on, love.
We'll talk about what's gone on from this point.
Yes. I'll be lucky, watchy.
Yeah.
Sniffing out a story from my croissant bag.
Dissing our own and other governments. Talking about fights in the spa. Maybe I'll have a nicer haircut.
But let's not go too far.
Right, guys. Love you. My husband, take care of yourself.
You too, ma'am.
Wash your bins down.